Hello there, and welcome to the Wealthy Daughters podcast, and welcome to the month of December. We are literally in the last month of the year, and I don't know about you, but this year has flown by, but this year has been a really great year. It's been a blessing, of course, just navigating different things, but when I look over the year, I'm truly grateful to God for a number of things that happened over the course of the year. So I'm glad to be here with you behind the microphone again. And I really want to share a couple of things with you that I think would be really impactful to you. But before I get into it, with it being the last month of the year, a lot of thoughts may be coming to mind and you're just reflecting on a number of things. But I really feel that we should really go into this month with this idea, this understanding that the year is not over and that things that you have itemized to do, things that you would like to see can still happen, that we can still see great things this year. The year is not over by any means. And so anything that's a goal, a desire, you have time to double down and see great results come through in your life. And when we say great things and great results, it may not even be like something huge and massive. It may just be something that happens that lets you really know that God sees you and God hears you and that God is with you. And that is huge. So I'll give you a little story. So in my life, I was looking at my numbers and my revenue numbers in the month of November. And right before the month ended, I was looking at my numbers and I was like, you know what? Based on the numbers at the moment, I want to hit a certain revenue goal or a certain revenue number before the month ends. And what I needed to hit that amount was like $600. And so at this time, it was already a few days into the month ending. It was like maybe 4 or 5 days or so before the month ends. But I'm like, you know what? I want to be able to do this. But it was going into Thanksgiving. And if you know Thanksgiving, it's like holiday season. Everyone's, with family. No one's thinking about business and work and things like that. But I'm like, I don't know. Somehow I feel like it would be cool to do that. For no particular reason, it would just be cool to hit that revenue goal and make $600 more. That's all I needed to make. And so I wrote a couple of things down of how I can possibly do it. Wasn't sure exactly if it would work, but I'm like, you know what? I could do this, and it could work. Okay. So that was the plan. Like I said, 4 or 5 days or so into the month ending. And after Thanksgiving on Friday, I get an email from one of my clients and they say, send in my invoice. Out of nowhere, I didn't ask for it. We didn't talk about an early payment of invoice, but out of nowhere, the invoice was requested. And so within minutes, I hit that goal that I had in mind because the invoice that I sent was actually twice the amount of the goal that I was trying to meet, right? So my goal was to make $600 in a few days, and within minutes, the goal was hit twice, and so for me, that was just an incredible way of God answering a prayer and answering a desire that I had in my mind. And I didn't even have to do anything extra. Like it just happened on its own. So super, super exciting. So in your life as well, I believe there are things that you're aspiring to do and it can still happen. Okay. So moving on from here to get into what I really wanted to talk about today is something I feel like it's very, very crucial. And it's also a big pillar of things we talk about here in the Wealthy Daughters community. And this topic really is around identity. It's around knowing who you are and knowing what God has said about you. I feel like we can never get away from this idea of identity, that identity is a crucial essence and a crucial pillar. And if you're not solid in your identity and who you are and how you see yourself, it can be a shaky ground. Right. So it's very important to have an identity that's fixed on what God has said about you, not just the results you've been able to accomplish, not just what someone says about you, but what God says about you. And to this note, I recently had a dream. And so this is what I'm trying to get to today. So I had a dream recently that it was a message and an answer from me with something I was navigating that I needed answers for. And God was actually speaking to me clearly about, but I also felt like there was a part of it that could also apply to other people that are believers and also daughters of God as well. And so that's why I'm going to share this, but it was something that was a message to me, but I'm going to share this part because I think it's also going to be relevant to you. So I had this dream that I have this dress. So there's this dress that I actually have. I've owned this dress for years now. It's a green dress. I've owned it for years now, but it still fits me so well, even after 3 children. Come on, Jesus, right? still fits me so well. So in this dream, I have this dress, and for some reason, I take that dress and a lot of other of my possessions and I donate it to some organization or something like that. And I didn't hear back. So in my mind, I'm like, did they accept it? Was it okay? I didn't hear back, so I didn't know how to place it. But I remember in the stream donating some clothes over to some organization. The scene changes. All of a sudden, I see that dress that I donated. It's a green dress. I see it behind a glass counter, and it's like in a mannequin, just kind of in a stand behind some kind of glass windows. And what caught my attention was, of course, the dress. Was okay, great, they accepted my dress. But I also saw at the bottom, there was this card, like a place card with the price of the dress. So it's almost as though they were auctioning the dress or something like that. And there was a price card, a place card with the price. When I looked at the place card with the price, it was like $2,300, right? Basically over $2,000. I remember thinking, hold on, what? I didn't even buy this dress for $2,000. How are they valuing and about to auction this dress for $2,000? I'm like, that's interesting, because I probably got the dress for like maybe $40 or $50. But the dress is here getting appraised and about to be auctioned off at $2,000. And it had me thinking. So in the dream, I was reflecting. And then when I wake up, I'm reflecting. I'm like, that's interesting, because typically when you own something and you donate it or, give it away or something like that, a lot of times because you've used the item a lot, it no longer has the same fair market value. It no longer is valued at the same price that you purchase it at. A lot of times it has depreciated and lost its value, right? But in this dream, I'm seeing that this dress that I own has actually appreciated significantly in value, okay? And so therein lies the message. And so as I began to reflect on this, I'm like, what does this even mean? Like, what is the value of this? And I realized that one thing that God was showing me was that he was using this dream to tell me about myself. And I believe he was also speaking to you as well. He was telling me that, yes, in the natural, the way things like this work is that after you use something for a while, it depreciates and loses value, right? But because you wore the dress and because you are a daughter of God, because you are valuable to God, because you are a daughter of God, you wore the dress, and the dress actually appreciated in value because you are the value. It's not about the dress. It's not about the brand name. It's because you are a daughter of God, and it's because you are valuable to God. Okay? So I'm going to pause in that and let you take that in. That in your life, when you go to your job, when you interact with your clients, when you interact with your friends in different areas of your life, you are valuable. You bring value to the conversation. You bring value to your businesses. You bring value to your clients. You bring value to your workplace. You bring value to your home. And it's important to sit in that and not let life make you feel like you're not important and you're not valuable. Okay? So, and here's an additional thing to add on to that, is that this value, it's not just coming out of nowhere. We're not saying we're valuable just to hype ourselves up. We're saying we are valuable because we are daughters of God. We are saying we are valuable because we have given our lives over to Christ and we've exchanged our sin, we've exchanged our own nature for his righteousness and for his glory and for his value. And as I was reflecting on all this, I saw a verse in scripture, 1 Peter 2 verse 7. There are different translations, but there's one translation in particular that stood out to me. And once again, 1 Peter 2 verse 7, and it was the Passion Translation. I'm sure you already know I love the Passion Translation. And it says, as believers, you know his worth. So referring to Jesus here. Indeed, his preciousness is imparted to you. So you are valuable because you have exchanged your old nature for the preciousness of Jesus. And he has made you valuable. You've exchanged who you used to be for his righteousness and for his glory. And that is what makes you valuable. Life may try to tell you otherwise, but according to the word of the Lord and according to what God personally has spoken to me and opened my eyes to see, I also want to share with you that you are valuable. Okay? I hope that this episode allows you to see yourself the way God sees you, because that is so crucial. So I want you to go into the rest of this year and also step into this new year with this renewed mind that you are valuable. So because of that, you can renegotiate your salary. You can charge your full worth in different spheres of your life, right? Don't lowball yourself. You are valuable, and God wants you to walk into every aspect of your life and show up the way He has designed you to be, because you are His daughter. You are His wealthy daughter, right? So I hope this episode encourages you and motivates you to see yourself the way God sees you. I deliberately wanted to keep this episode short so you can go back and replay it and listen to it again and again. Okay? You are valuable to God, and this is your wealthy year. And I will speak with you later. If I don't get to see you and speak with you before the new year, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Have a great day. Bye-bye.